Boys and girls, hatless Mike today. Oh, look here. Y'all saw this a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month or two ago, I don't know. The left side was off a couple of months ago. They decided when it was 20 below the other day to bust that side off. That's the new axle sitting there. It's sprung. You see that it won't quite hit the hole. We gotta spring that, get that all back into position and re-weld that center one. That was the only one that wasn't repaired. Well, the other one wasn't either until we did it. But that one's got to be repaired. So the ways we're able to get that out in one piece on this particular side, it wasn't as bad as the other side, and they I think they used my hollow 30-ton ram and made they made an adapter and yanked it right out. And then I'm just doing a quick video here. All the parts are starting to show up for this thing. This is an update on the Timber Pro. We had to go through, the customer is actually, what do I want to say, a big organization, and we had to go through some paperwork and estimating. Once we found out that the dips were shot, we originally quoted pricing just for the brakes, and so now we had to go through another series of paperwork. And let's just say, you want to do the work, that's how you have to do it. You have to go through the roles of getting the work, but that takes a few days. So we got the few days in, and we got the POs yesterday. Got everything ordered from several parts of the country and world. I couldn't find everything in one place, but, well, actually we did. We found most everything in one place, but there was a few odds and ends that I used my other resources to find. So as the parts show up for that, we'll be putting that back together. Hopefully tomorrow they'll show up and bring you along for that restoration of that front axle. So I just wanted to bring you up to date. We did get all the, we're going to do the complete, both differentials, the bogie bearings in the back, and brakes and the differentials, the diff locks, everything inside that axle, basically differential. The bearings, the pinion bearings, the output, input, yeah. The ring and pinion bearings on the input shaft and on either side of the ring gear. So it'll be basically like brand new. And so that's all I got to update with you on today. That's all I've got. It's just going to be a short one, but the guy's got to go weld a fuel tank tomorrow out on a Buffalo, and I'm not going to be able to film that. It's a crack in the fuel tank. And then I just came back from up on the reservation where the maybe I'll get some filmage of that, where we had another clean fix fan just go poof. Took all 9 blades out, this one. Maybe put a hole in the radiator. I don't know yet. We'll see about that. But and then maybe I'll make this a little bit longer. Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit longer. Well, maybe I explained it on another video. I don't know. Oh, look at Troy's doing it per book. He's got the indicator out. And, you know, remember I was telling all you guys that this thing would tighten up when it got cold? Real cold? We did the measurements, and there's a plate right here with a shim pack. A shim pack. Shim pack? Where's he got the shims? Right here. Shim pack. And it turns out, I don't know what his calculations came up to, but it's to set the preload on the drum. And, you know, we never had it apart before. Maybe when we put it back together, somebody, I don't know, but we're off like I'm not even gonna quote what Troy's got. He's got it all calculated on his toolbox somewhere on a piece of paper. Of course, they don't make the shims anymore. Don't sell them. But we found some, because that's what we do. Yeah, I don't see the stuff. Anyways, it's like from one of them parts depots where they buy all the stock from all these companies or whatever. And so we're getting them tomorrow. And that's the only thing that could happen if that, when it got cold and shit, stuff is, it's the preload for the drum. There's nothing else that could have been causing it, is that unless that was too tight and shimmed improperly years ago. Why it worked before, we had taken it apart, maybe that guy had Loctited the bolts in there loose. I don't know. We'll find out. We're gonna continue with this saga of, you know, the drum being too tight. We've had it apart so many times now. Yeah. He's got the little indicator there that I bought used secondhand that's coming in handy now. I think it needs like 5,000ths of slop in it. It's real tight. And he had, where he figured it out, he needs 60, I think it was 67,000 of shims to go in there, which is what, about a 16th of an inch, 0.0625, is it? Whatever. Talking to myself inside out. What are you doing there?
We're working. What are you doing?
Looks like you're making a mess.
So we go.
I've been working all morning. You just don't know it.
Working on what?
Securing, what do you call it? Money, planning, scheduling, getting work done so that you guys have work. Because that's what bosses do. We got to do all the high stress activity. The brain.
Applying for your senior citizen discounts?
Thanks a lot. No, ARPS card.
Oh.
I'm glad we're having this talk, boys.
Yeah.
Look at that. What did he tell you to do with that one?
Oh, I'm gonna throw it in the back of that shitty pickup when he...
Oh yeah, he wants it back probably. That seal looks like it's out.
It's gland disease.
Are the fittings, you gotta have the fittings for the new one? Yeah, I forgot that them meet in the middle like that. It's a weird setup. That's why he couldn't pound it all the way through. Now, did he leave you the roll pins that he took out?
Hold on the holes up and give it to him.
Tell him to pound them back in or he's gonna be one sorry SOB. We might have some here. I think them are huge roll pins. Them are like ½ inch or, no wait, they're metric, so they're like
15 millimeters.
Yeah,
12.
12 or 13, they're nice. It is a neat setup that's just held together with the roll pins. That end never comes apart. It's the other end with them caps that like come apart. So there's enough of that. I had to go look at this. You got her all done, eh? You didn't put any paint on her though. I know paint is way overrated. That's good. Did Jeff call and have him get it out there and get the machine running? All right. Okay, then all you gotta do is finish that and hook the trailer on and get going, huh? No, actually I did, I've been on the phone the whole time. I've been on the phone. I got somebody fixed with that one machine that we can't talk about. When you and I and Troy went out there and fixed it and got it started that time? In the woods? It's orange?
job.
piece of work. Anyways,
I was on parkour.
yeah, so, all right, I'm gonna see ya.